Mind, Joe, just how important is this game?
Well, I think it's important, Kenny, for two reasons. First of all, the Blues have a chance to gain home ice advantage. That's number one. Number two, as you mentioned, probably these two teams will meet in the first round of the playoffs. So it's important for this team to come out, play hard, establish themselves, getting ready for the playoffs.
Let us look briefly here at the playoff situation. Western Conference, 1 plays 8, 2-7, 3-6, 4-5. Now Dallas can still finish ahead of Toronto. Chicago can still finish ahead of St. Louis. But, Joe, the real key is Dallas-St. Louis. It looks as though the Stars and the Blues are going to meet in the first round.
Yeah, certainly, Kenny, some things would have to happen. First of all, the Blues would have to win not only tonight, but win again at home against Winnipeg on Thursday night. And then they would need some help from some other teams. Dallas would have to lose their last game against Detroit here on Wednesday.
But I don't think anyone doubts it'll be the Blues and the Stars in the opening round. Nobody doubts the importance of goaltending come playoff time. And I think that maybe we've underestimated what a great season this has been for Curtis Joseph.
Yeah, we haven't talked about him much with all the Blues changes as of late. We've talked about their great talent up front, their offensive defenseman, Housley back in the lineup. But what a great year again for Curtis Joseph. 35 wins on the season, a new club record. His 70th start tonight, a new club record. And in the last 5 games, he's undefeated and has stopped over 95% of the shots at him. So he is just having, again, a marvelous year, and he's picking a perfect time to get hot again.
Oh, you better believe it. Now, the Dallas Stars under Bob Gainey, they have been a much improved team this season. They've really had a great year. Now, defense is certainly the code word, but they've got a great offensive player in Mike Modano.
You know, Mike Modano's still only 23 years of age, yet this is his 5th year in the league, and this is the year he wants to quiet all the critics. He's been criticized for never reaching his true potential. He's a wonderful player. Now with 49 goals, I think he'll quiet everyone this year.
You've always got to watch Modano, but again, when you talk about Dallas, talk about Bob Gainey, talk about defense, and especially their defensemen.
Yeah, they were built really around goaltending and defense. And Bob Gainey, coming from that old Montreal system, Ken, he's got big defensemen. They like to hang around the front of the net, tie up the forwards, and not allow any second shots on his goaltending.
I guess the key tonight, and certainly in the first round of the playoffs, most likely, Bruce and Rick, will be for the Blues forwards. How do they contend with that big Dallas defense?
Well, it's a tough assignment no matter how you look at it, Ken. And obviously you look at Brendan Shanahan first, 6'3", 215, the 23-year-old. They're going to go to him and make him go to the net, I would think, wouldn't you, Rick?
Yeah, he's big and he's strong, and he has to use his size to go to the net. And he has to make the defense out there pay attention to him. And that's going to give the rest of the forwards a lot more room when they're on the ice. And you know the other guy on this team, Brett Hall, is going to have 2 or 3 guys on him every shift.
You talk about the other forwards. What do they have to do in this situation?
Well, I think every time you get into a run this early or this late coming into the playoffs and into the playoffs, it's the guys, the unsung heroes that help you win hockey games. The Millers, the Prokhorovs, those guys are going to have to come forward. Bozans, they're going to have to score some goals for these guys because you know Brendan Shanahan and Brett Hall and Craig Janney are going to have guys on them every night.
You know, the other thing we've talked about all year long is special teams, and the Blues have done very well. Penalty killing, they've been steady all year long. The power play at home has done very well, but on the road is 25th out of 26. Do you look for maybe that to improve tonight to get things going?
I think it better improve because, you know, if we play Dallas in this first round, we're going to play, if it goes 7 games, 4 of those 7 games are going to be on the road. So they got to get better at it, and I think they're moving the puck very well. They're getting their chances, but the thing just doesn't seem to go in the net for them. So if they keep moving as well as they are, take the shots the right time, they're going to do okay.
Game number 83. Nothing's settled yet, guys. We've still got 2 left.
No question, it's a lot of fun getting down to the final 2, and this is a big one. The Blues, the Stars, we're at Reunion Arena in Dallas, and Blues hockey is next. Here from Dallas, this is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
The legendary Turner Award is out in left field. And I said, well, there it is. And Dixon Ward makes the catch. Oh, my. Dixon Ward got him right in the game.
Okay.
Hello, hello. There we are, yeah. Eric Talk, there we go.
Yes, I can, Tom.
Hello, hello. Oh, boy.
The Dixie Chicks with our national anthem tonight. The goaltenders for tonight's game, Curtis Joseph, playing in his 70th game of the year. Looking for his 36th win of the year, will be in goal for the Blues. And Andy Moog will be in goal for the Dallas Stars. Andy Moog with over 300 wins in his career is back in tonight for Dallas. Fly Southwest Airlines, it's just plain smart. The officials for tonight's game, our referee will be Rob Schick, the linesman Scott Driscoll, and Andy McKelman.
Here we go. This crowd is into it here in Texas. They've enjoyed a wonderful season with the Stars. They come in with 93 points. The Blues with 89 points. It is reverse sweater night. The Blues wearing their home sweaters, the Stars wearing their road sweaters, and Zombo has the puck in his own end. Over to Murray Barron. As the Blues in their own zone get hemmed in a bit, a pass for Korolev. He tips the puck to center ice. Here's Paul Cavallini, the ex-Blue. He's back in his own end. Forecheck by Korolev, right wing to Courtnall. On a line with Klatt and Modano. Stars get the puck in. Joseph clears it up the boards. Courtnall intercepts, centers out of Modano's reach. And here's Karamnov on this line with Nedved and Korolev. Into the Stars zone. Karamnov on the left wing into the corner. Poke check by Cavallini. But the Blues own the puck. A shot kicked out off Korolev's stick. This is Trent Klatt. Pass at center ice, and Zombo in front of his bench takes over. Both teams are changing. Now Barron up to Korolev, too far. Stars will go back. On defense now, it's Hatcher. He's teamed on defense. As he moves up the ice, he has a pass deflect off a skate right in on goal, and Joseph makes the save. Matt Vachuk and Hatcher on defense here for Dallas, and Bob Berry hoping his team, Joe, comes up with a big performance.
And this is a good test for Bob Berry and his team. Ken, we talked about the importance of the game, their chance for home ice advantage, but I think the other thing is the style of play. So many times this season, Ken, we've talked about the neutral zone trap, teams have trapped, and how goals have been cut down this year, goals scored. Dallas is one of the best at doing that. Bob Gainey has used this system since he took over as coach 4 years ago, and Dallas is extremely tough at shutting teams down defensively.
Neil Broughton wins the draw. Hatcher in the slot, and the shot deflects wide. Back to get the puck, Alexei Kasatonov. His pass intercepted. Gagne from Broughton. The pass back for Neil Broughton, intercepted. Shanahan scuffs the puck out. It's Broughton, Neal, and Broughton Paul with Gagne on the forward line for Dallas. Up the near wing to Paul Broughton. Into the middle it comes. This is Gagne into the zone, cutting to the middle, now to the left point. Shot by Hatcher. That's batted away. Here's Kasatonov, very poor pass. Gagne, a pass in front for Broughton. Comes back to him, he shoots, he scores! Dave Gagne! And the Stars here at the outset grab the lead 1-0.
Now that's a terrific play from Dave Gagne. The Blues had a chance to clear the puck out of their own zone. Shanahan will block it, but then the puck just goes right back to Gagne, and he'll just walk in. He uses everyone as a screen, and then let's go a quick wrist shot that Curtis Joseph got a piece of, but it squirted through the legs. Shanahan had a chance, the puck right back to Gagne, and he just walked in, used everyone as a screen, a quick wrist shot, and Gagne beats Joseph to give Dallas an early 1-0 lead.
Only Mike Modano has more goals than Dave Gagne. That's his 28th. Gagne had over 30 last season. Blues have the puck. A pass up for Bozan, gets away. Ledger in his own end, feeds to center ice. Here come the Stars. Poke check. And Stastny takes over with Hall and Bozan. A pass for Bozan. Modano intercepts. Now an intercepted pass as Hall can't work in, and here's Grant Ledger. Right wing for Russ Courtnall. Courtnall over the red line. Right wing to Modano into the blue zone. Slap shot. And Joseph gets a piece of it, and the puck ends up deflecting to the top of the net. And Joseph makes sure it remains there and plays stop with 2:20 gone here in the opening period. Unassisted goal, Gagne's 28th at 1:42.
Well, we talked about Modano's great skills. He's got a tremendous shot. And what the coaches did on this team is they brought him in the summer because he's been known as a perimeter type player and not a player that goes around the net all that often. So what Bob Gainey and his staff did is they brought him in this summer and they showed him films of Pierre Turgeon that plays for the Islanders. And they showed him Turgeon going to the front of the net, scoring goals on rebounds, getting those garbage goals, as they say. And about half of the goals that he has scored this year have been from around the net.
So some of them we put the old GG tag on. Garbage goals in front. Evason a shot that Joseph gets a piece of. Boy, a goal's a goal, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an old term that I don't like to use. It takes a lot of courage to hang around the net when there's a lot of big defensemen that are trying to knock you out of the way.
Now the Blues shoot the puck in. Then they intercept, centering pass. Evason intercepts. Well, it's so hard to score goals in this league. Believe me, if you score a bunch of them, I don't care how you get them. They're tough to get. There are only a few players who are prolific at scoring goals, and number 16 in white tonight is one of them. This is 16 in black. Evason, he deflects the puck to Joseph, and the Blues in their own end with it. Zombo left wing to Mackey. Now to Montgomery. An elevated pass gets by him. Play at center ice. Sherla tries to work in. Barron spills him. Zombo back deep to get the puck, hit by Gilchrist. Then Barron up the near wing. Here comes Mackey to center ice to Chase. Right wing to Montgomery, trying to move in front. He can't. And Gilchrist clears to center ice. And the puck shot right back in by Igor Korolev. And the Blues complete a line change. Stars break out. Up the near wing. Brett Gilchrist pokes the puck in. Goes after it in the corner. Takes a hit from Housley. Kasatonov, a nice check behind the net. Now it's Sherlock on the near boards. His pass knocked away and all the way to center ice by Housley, and Ledyard shoots the puck back in. This is Alexei Kasatonov up the near wing to Korolev with Nedved and Karamnov. Blues dump the puck in. Back to play it. Doug Zmolik. And the Stars start to work out. Into the middle it comes. This is Evason, right wing to Mike Craig, dumping the puck in. Mike McPhee on the left wing. He bothers Kasatonov. Up to Karamnov, now to Korolev, who does a nice job to come across the ice. Now to Nedved to Housley. In over the Dallas line. Right wing pass. Korolev in front for Karamnov. Work to the corner. Hit by Hatcher. Korolev beats behind the net. Here's Karamnov, unable to come in front. Karamnov, one hand on the stick, works to the slot, leaves the puck. It's kept in by Kasatonov. Now to the right point, and a shot knocked away. Loose in front. Kasatonov a chance block. Then a drive wide from Duchesne. Here's Korolev in front for Nedved, and the puck poked away. It's centered again. Oh, and Karamnov tied up. Now Mike McPhee breaks the center ice for Dallas. Up to Mike Craig. Long shot, and it's wide of the goal. We're at the 5-minute mark. First period. Blues trail Dallas 1-0. Both teams complete a line change. Duchesne clears the zone. And the puck shot right back in by Craig Ludwig. And an easy save for Joseph. Here come the Blues. Shanahan up to Janney. Janney fires the puck into the far corner. Here's Prokhorov centering. Janney to Shanahan. A shot. He scores! Oh, baby, what great passing! Prokhorov and Janney set up Shanahan. And the Blues tie
what a wonderful play by Prokhorov going in the corner. Janney starts it by just dumping it in, and Prokhorov just takes in after the puck. Ludwig is on him, a perfect pass to Janney, and then even a prettier pass to Shanahan. And that quick shot by Brendan Shanahan. Moog doesn't have time to catch up with it, and the quick shot beats Moog, and this game is tied at 1 apiece. Boy, and after the play, a big hit by Ludwig on Prokhorov. He was hurt on the play, but you talk about quick passing. That's what you have to do against a defensive-minded team, and the Blues worked it beautifully on Shanahan's goal.
Shanahan gets his 48th. Boy, he took that pass and did some wonderful things in the slot to get in the position to get the shot. Now the puck to Joseph. He clears it to Zombo. It's 1-1. Still early in the first period to center ice. Shanahan to Janney in over the line. Back for Shanahan. He can't get a shot. Here's Zombo. He's poke checked. He gets the puck again. In front to Janney all alone, but he loses his balance. Then Prokhorov tries to get the puck, shoots it into the corner, chases after it. Bang! Slammed down by Hatcher. Paul Broughton starts up ice, feeds the puck ahead. Stars, Matvichuk takes a fist, gives it to Neil Broughton in front. They score! All alone in front. Gagne as Paul and Neil Broughton combine, along with young defenseman Richard Matvichuk, and it is 2-1 Dallas.
Boy, great passing play from the Stars. They turn this situation into a 2-on-1. Zombo's one player back now. Janney has to make a decision in front. Which guy do I take? He decides to stay right in the middle, and the perfect pass from Broughton just eludes the stick of Janney, in a wide open Dave Gagne on the other side just has to slide the puck into the empty net. So Dallas comes right back to take the lead.
Gagne has scored twice, and he has 29 on the season. 2-1 Dallas. Stastny right wing to Hall. He'll shoot the puck in. It's Bozon, Stastny, and Hall. Up in the corner, Stastny intercepts, centers, no one there. Here's Trent Klatt. He pokes the puck to center ice. Hall has it. Hall loses it. Now it's loose again, and Bozon drives it in. On defense, Kasatonov and Housley with the Stastny line. And a bad hop for the Stars in the corner. Modano comes back to cover up the near wing to Russ Courtnall with a great speed. Pass deflects to Modano. He's through center ice into the blue zone on the right wing. Into the slot. He shoots. He scores! Whoa, what a play by Mike Modano. We told you about him at the beginning of the evening. And Mike Modano makes it 3-1 Dallas.
That's number 50 on the year for Mike Modano. Boy, he shows his great speed, his puck handling ability, and that terrific shot we talked about. He just goes past everyone, and the quick shot beats Curtis Joseph high over the glove side. There's a lot of traffic in front. A few of the Blues players collide. That allows Modano to keep going right past them. Kasatonov is back now. Brett Hull was coming back and had a man. They all end up colliding. That gives Modano a little bit more room. And you talk about a happy Dallas Stars player, Mike Modano with number 50 on the year.
He had 33 last season. The Stars strike twice in a span of 45 seconds. Here come the Blues. They shoot the puck in. Out of the crease is Moog, up the boards, Chase there. Chase gets the puck, Chase in the corner, he centers, and Ludwig intercepts up to McPhee, who knocks the puck by Tilly to center ice. Here's Steve Duchesne, and play stopped behind the action. Dave Mackey was involved, and Rob Schick way behind the play, stops play. Stars 3, Blues 1. We're in Dallas, and this is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Oh, baby. Wow. Who said that? Tom, do you have that penalty? I think it's in the far right corner. On Dave Mackey. 23 in the white. He got that penalty for high sticking. You do have it or not? Okay. Okay. You're going to show it? That's fine. Yeah, who's that on Ludwig, I guess? The Stars are leading this game 3-1, and they'll get the first power play. Dave Mackey forechecking on Craig Ludwig. Ends up getting his stick up. Referee Rob Schick makes the call, and Dallas goes on the power play.
So Mackey off. Dallas on the power play this season is 18th in the league at about 18%. The Blues penalty killing 11th in the league. The Blues penalty killing right around 82%. So Dallas with a 3-1 lead. Here they come again. Oh, Gagne! And a skate save by Joseph. And the Blues shorthanded clear the puck out. Gagne scored at 6:04 from Neil Broughton and Matt Tkachuk. And then Modano at 6:49, his 50th from Courtnall. And here comes Gagne again. A little pass in front, deflection. And Churla stopped and scored. And the Blues are protesting. It's 4-1 Dallas.
Now Curtis Joseph is arguing that there was someone in the crease. Rob Schick is discussing things with the linesman Driscoll. But on the play, again, the Blues allow the Dallas Stars to get behind their defense. A good passing play. They back up over the blue line. A lot of room for Gagne. And he just puts the puck right past two Blues players. And right there on the doorstep is Churla. He tries the first time. Hatcher is there again and just roofs it over Curtis Joseph to make it 4-1. Churla with the first try. Darian Hatcher there as well. And Joseph, who was back in the net, he was bumped on the play by his own defenseman, Murray Barron, who was fighting with one of the Stars players, Ken.
Looked like a player in the crease to me. I'm not going to tell you I think it made a difference on the play, but it certainly looked like a player in the crease.
Again, this starts off a good pass by Gagne, and right in the crease. Well, it's going to be an interesting call to see what they call, because the player tried to stop right on the edge of the crease. He was in for a minute, a little bump by Barron. It wasn't much. And then he was in the crease as the goal was being scored. But they have obviously reviewed the goal, and it counts, and the Stars are up 4-1.
Joseph is furious with Rob Schick. Hatcher will get the goal, his 13th. Out the blue line, Joseph sprints out to say something to Schick. Are you going to tell me that Stars player, I didn't see exactly who it was not in the crease? And I don't think that Barron created that player's presence in the crease.
No, the player skated into the crease first. You could see him stop and then try and pull back out. At that time,
that's Gilchrist.
Gilchrist is right in the crease. Barron just gives him a little shove, so he's clearly in the crease as the goal is being scored.
You know, we've had this situation so many times. My argument would be, if you're not interfering with a play and you're not doing anything, who cares if you're in the crease or not? But we have seen it strictly called all season. You have a toe in the crease. When a goal is scored, it's no goal.
Go back to the goal in Chicago that was disallowed, which would have been Brett Hedekin's first goal of the season not all that long ago, when Dave Mackey skated in from the corner, was in the crease on the play, and they disallowed it. Now it seems like they're disallowing the goal. There's a 3 up on the scoreboard.
I knew if we made that point long enough here, Joe, that they would hear us and they would get this situation correct. Now they did it, and I'm not agreeing with the way the rule is interpreted,
right,
but that is the way it's being interpreted this season. No goal.
That's right, because the player skated into the crease before he was touched. That was Gilchrist. And then the little bump by Barron kept him there, but the interference was there. He was in the crease. They've disallowed the goal.
Would you give me a striped shirt for Christmas?
I thought I did last year. What happened to the other one?
I cut the sleeves off. Face off in the Blues end. Zombo around on the far side, and Hull tips the puck out. So Gagne has scored twice. Modano has his 50th. Shanahan his 48th. It's 3-1. Stars, 1:08 to go in the Mackey penalty. Here's Russ Courtnall at center ice over the St. Louis blue line. Now out to the left point. Matt Tkachuk. He's got Hatcher at the right point. Gives him the puck. A shot. And it deflects wide. Puck goes off the referee. It's centered. Out in front, some shoving. And the Stars with a puck on the power play. Eklund is number 6 along the near boards. This is Modano looking to Eklund in the corner. He goes to Eklund. Now behind the net. Out in front is Modano. Montgomery on him. Good work by Zombo as he slows up Courtnall, and the Blues clear the puck the length of the ice. Half a minute to go in Dallas's power play.
And Mike Modano, we talked about him going to the net. He's just hanging around the net. Jim Montgomery had to come down from the point and help cover up on Mike Modano as he was cutting to the net.
Stars lose the puck. This is Kasatonov to center ice. Left wing pass to Shanahan. He'll shoot. Oh, and Mo gets a piece of that. Not much of it. Bozon sends the puck behind the net. Shanahan attempting to center, unable to. And here's Grant Ledger, the veteran defenseman. Mackey ready to come back on. At center ice, Bozon intercepts, dumps the puck in. Both teams changing. The penalty to Mackey is over. 10:38 left. In a wild first period, 3-1 Dallas. Paul Cavallini over the line. Along the near boards. Centers. Oh, and then Karamnov a trip, and that'll be a penalty. The Stars had a great opportunity. Karamnov a trip. Blues again will be shorthanded. They trail 3-1. This is St. Louis Blues hockey. Hello. We're testing the mic.
Who is that player he tripped? Is that Courtnall? Who is it? 21. Paul Broughton. Okay. The Dallas defensemen have been aggressive in the early part of this game, and this time it's Paul Cavallini trying to set up Paul Broughton, and Vitaly Karamnov takes the feed out from Broughton, and the Stars are back on the power play.
Oh, and Churla is robbed all alone in front, and the shorthanded Blues come to center ice. Montgomery with a puck. Now there'll be a penalty call as Montgomery shoots the puck back into the Blues end. Joseph clears to center ice, and as Ledyard touches the puck, we'll have a slashing penalty against Dallas, and that helps the Blues a bit. Still a minute 40 to go in the penalty to Karamnov. Shane Churla takes a 2-minute slashing penalty.
And Ken, again, the Stars get behind the Blues defense. That's happened often here in this first period, and it's Shane Churla that ends up with the shot, and Curtis Joseph really has to come up with an outstanding save. The shots on goal thus far in this first period, and we have not reached the 10-minute mark as of yet, favor the Stars 12-4.
Gagne scored unassisted at 1:42. At 5:19, Shanahan from Janney and Prokhorov to tie it. 6:04, Gagne from Neil Broughton and Matvechuk. 2-1 Dallas. 45 seconds later, Modano from Courtnall and Cavallini. Both teams are shorthanded. 3-1 Dallas. Stars with a puck at center ice. And 10 minutes gone in the opening period. Matvechuk feeds up to Paul Broughton, still in his own end, bothered by Housley. Now he works to center ice. Shanahan steals. Paul Broughton gets the puck back. Shanahan and Hall, Housley and Duchesne. Now Housley intercepts a shot. Oh, and it's deflected by Hall just wide. Hall doing some good forechecking. Matvechuk, nice pass up the middle. Neil Broughton, number 7. He's got brother Paul on the right, goes to the left wing, a pass back. Neil Broughton behind the net on that return feed from Hatcher, and Hull gets the puck. Hull behind his goal. Broughton pursues him. He leaves the puck. Hull does for Duchesne, not a Housley. He'll come to center ice. Both teams are shorthanded. Housley into the Dallas zone. Housley tied up in the corner by big Darian Hatcher and shoved against the boards. Housley kicks the puck loose, and it's played ahead on the right wing to Courtnall. 2-on-1 with Matvechuk. Courtnall a shot, and that fails to beat Joseph. Then Hall gets the puck, loses it. Modano stealing. Modano centers by everyone, and the puck out to center ice. The Blues will be back at full strength in 20 seconds. Both teams adjusting their 4-on-4 personnel as Modano feeds right wing to Courtnall, slowed up by Duchesne, and the puck to center ice. Modano plays it back to Ludwig, and the Stars with the puck in their own end. The Blues are about to go on a very brief power play. Karamnov back on, 20 seconds to go in the Blues man advantage. Nedved out there with Karamnov and Korolev, Zombo and Barron. Long pass tipped into the Blues zone by Courtnall. Here's Zombo behind the Blues net as Dallas is changing. Zombo to center ice. Left wing for Nedved, cutting in. He stops. Tied up, loses the puck. Then an Evason pass intercepted. Korolev right wing for Karamnov. Dallas back at full strength. Now Nedved in the far corner, right point to Zombo. He'll shoot the puck around behind the Dallas net out the near side. Stars Churla with it. He's pursued by Korolev. Nice move to get away. Up to Dean Evason too far. Barron gives the puck to Nedved. Right wing feed to Karamnov, who drops the puck to Zombo in front past Korolev. And here come the Stars. Churla gets the puck ahead. One man back. Barron. It's McPhee and a shot off of Barron. And play stopped behind the action by Rob Schick. 7:27 left. First period. Stars 3, Blues 1. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
What's that? Oh, and another 2-on-1. You know, Housley goes up, and you know, forward's got to be prepared to come back. He's down in the corner. How about this?
Fans, Stanley Cup playoff tickets available at the Arena box office or any other Blues ticket outlet. The 49 tickets now locations, or you can call 291-7600. It's time to purchase your Stanley Cup playoff tickets. It has been a tough start here for the Blues tonight in Dallas. Outshot 12-4. They trail 3-1. Blues win the face-off in their own end. Tilly pursued by Gagne. Tilly behind the Blues net. He's teamed with Kasatonov near left wing to Shanahan. Over on the right side to Prokhorov. A pass for Janney knocked away. Shanahan blasts the puck in, but Janney was just a step offside. And we'll see a neutral faceoff. Let's pause here 5 seconds for station identification. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
But in Dallas, we have the Lombardo Soup Trick. So watch for any Stars player to score 3 goals tonight and listen for your season.
Now Brendan Shanahan with his 48th goal on the year. Now 98 points, which is a career high for him. Just 2 points shy of that 100-point plateau. And Ken, the other amazing thing about that is his penalty minute time is up this year. He set a new record for penalty minutes in a season for himself, and yet he's having a great offensive season as well.
So he has 98 points. Hull has 96. Here's a Kasatonov shot knocked wide. And behind the net, the puck gets away from Janney. Hatcher check. Here's Matvichuk clearing the puck up the middle. A no-no. Shanahan, a backhander stop. And the Stars get the puck. Prokhorov's spun around by Neil Broughton, keeps the puck in. Janney centers, and the Stars take over. Here comes Dallas. They're up 3-1. Neil Broughton has been instrumental in the first period. He centers, and a good play by Tilly to tie up Gagne, but then a Tilly giveaway. Pass in front, batted away. And Kasatonov, great pass to Janney with Prokhorov and Bozon. 3-on-3. Janney in front, has to go behind the net. Sets up there to Bozon, a shot, and that's blocked. Puck cleared up the boards, not out. Prokhorov trying to keep it in, can't. At center ice, Paul Broughton. He can't shoot it in. Both teams want to change. Barron left wing to Bozon. He winds up, and the shot caught by Andy Moog. 5:50 to go in the first period. 3-1 Stars. They come to center ice. Courtnall, his left wing pass. Stastny is back, takes his man. Stars with a puck. Here's Courtnall again. Ledyard to the net, and Hull back to get in the way of that pass. And the puck cleared out by Murray Barron. It'll go the length of the ice, but not fast enough to get over the end red line. Then Ludwig hit by Bozon after the icing's waved off, and Modano takes the puck behind the Stars net, turns on the afterburners. He's up to the red line. 3 Blues are back over the line, and he puts himself offside. The Stars offside. 5:18 left, first period, 3-1 Dallas. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
In April, 16 teams advanced beyond the regular season to participate in a grueling challenge, an endurance test of nerves.
Tom, can you get a shot of Neil Broughton on the bench?
Each team strives for its place in hockey immortality, but only one.
That's been the knock against him, that he poor judgment, they call it.
Encompassing many challenges, it is an arduous journey along the road to the Stanley Cup. This is the quest for the Silver Dream.
Fans, notice the excitement of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Individual game tickets are on sale now for the first 6 home games here at Reunion Arena. To walk away with your tickets tonight, stop by one of the playoff information tables conveniently located in the concourse by sections 117 and 101.
Here in Dallas, they're talking about Neil Broughton winning the Selke Trophy as the outstanding defensive player in the league, but he's been instrumental in this first period, as you mentioned, Ken. His line, a checking line, has 2 of the 3 Dallas goals.
Puck in the Blues zone. Kasatonov sends it up the boards. Mackey tries to get it out, but Paul Cavallini keeps it in. Here's Duchesne, who's on defense with Kasatonov. A pass deflected in by Montgomery, who chases after the puck, and then it's tipped away by Paul Cavallini as Zamolik takes out Montgomery. Stars get the puck to Mike Craig. He's at center ice. Shoots the puck in, takes a hit from Duchesne. Then Kasatonov, a pass to Mackey by him. Paul Cavallini falls down, and the Blues with a puck in their own end. Blues trail it 3-1, under 5 to go. First period, Montgomery shooting the puck in. Moog behind the net, steers it up the near boards. Montgomery there, and a shot from the point, right on by Duchesne. And Moog, with some traffic in front of him, makes the save.
And a good job by Steve Duchesne getting the puck through to the net. The Blues doing a good job forechecking. Montgomery out there helping out. He just ties up his man. That allows Duchesne to take the long shot from the left point. And in front of the net is David Mackey, or I should say Kelly Chase in front of the net. The long shot in front. Chase tries to deflect it. Mackey is there as well, and Moog comes up with a fine save for Dallas. Boy, he has to fight through the screen by Kelly Chase and make the save and then hold on.
Duchesne really adding offense to this team, but I guess every acquisition has added offense to this club, so I don't know why I bother saying that. Ken Wilson, Joe Micheletti, Bruce Affleck, Rick Mahar. We're at Reunion Arena in Dallas. 4:27 to go, first period. Gagne has scored twice. Stars lead 3-1. They're out shooting the Blues 13-7. Nedved wins the draw to Korolev. He hits the linesman with a puck, gets it back. Korolev with it. Now to the point. Tough chance. Ooh, and a Barron shot deflects just wide. Here's Karamnov out of the corner to the point to Barron. A wrist shot. That hits a man. Churla. Another shot. That hits another Star player. Ludwig. He's hurt. Doesn't see the puck. He's really ailing. At Karamnov to Barron. Back to Karamnov. Right point. Zombo a drive. Going wide. Caught by Moog. And he holds the puck to stop action. Boy, Ludwig was stung by that shot, but he is a veteran shot blocker, one of the best in the league.
And I'm not sure there is anybody in the league that's better at blocking shots. Now, he may have caught this up high around the neck or the shoulder area. It looked like it may have caught him just in the back of the neck. Now, he goes down and he turns his head, which is a good thing, and that puck actually caught him on the back, and there's no padding back there between the shoulder pads and the pants. There's some open area that is unprotected. Meanwhile, his shin pads.
He could fly with those. They're wide enough. They look like wings on a 747.
And again, those are shin pads that he has been wearing since his college days at the University of North Dakota. years ago. You have to pick these things up very gently. He continues to try and get these things stitched together. He actually uses a blowtorch to heat up the plastic and then bend it out that way, and that certainly helps his shot blocking.
Here's Karamnov on the far wing. He fakes a shot, lets one go. Mold the save. Korolev tied up. Churla gets the puck, heads to center ice, then loses the puck, gets it back, trying to get around Kasatonov, forced to the corner, and then knocked down. Nice play by Kasatonov. Churla gets up, has the puck, centers, and Igor Korolev takes over. Korolev, Nedved, and Karamnov at the end of a shift. Korolev shoots the puck in off the defenseman, and Ledyard takes over, goes behind the net. Clears it up off the boards to center ice, and Housley takes over. Dallas changing on the go. They're up 3-1. Housley a pass, hits Nedved. Now he gets it back over to Korolev. He'll dump the puck in, and the Blues make a change. Stars, Matvechuk up the ice to Paul Broughton, in the middle to brother Neil. Neil Broughton with the puck over the line to Gagne, already with 2 goals in the opening period. Tied up along the boards in a crowd, and Nedved gets the puck. Flings it across the ice, and Tilly in front of the Blues bench up to the red line. Tilly trying to get the puck in, unable to get it in, and it's Prokhorov playing the puck to the Blues defense. Duchesne ahead for Janney. He'll shoot it in. 2:45 left, first period. Things have really settled down here in the latter minutes of the period, and then a big check over there by Tilly, and that'll be a penalty. A penalty against the Blues here with 2:35 to go in period 1.
Yeah, Kenny, in this second half of this period, the Blues have played much better. At one time, the shots were 13-4. They're now 13-9. This is probably going to be an interference call on Tom Tilly. He just pinched in along the boards in the Dallas zone. Dave Gagne, now a left winger and no longer a center for this team, didn't touch the puck. Tilly takes him out of the play, so he'll go off for interference, and with 2:35 to go, Dallas goes back on the power play.
Gagne now with 2 goals and victim of a big hit. Hey, Blues fans, remember, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you enjoy the game. So always reach for smooth Busch beer and easy drinking Busch Light. 3 of the 4 penalties called by Rob Schick have been against the Blues. Stars 0 for 2. Ledyard, a shot from the point wide. Courtnall leaves the puck on the far side. Now gets it back in the corner. He centers, and the puck off Ledyard into the near corner. Ledyard out towards the point. Now at the blue line, straight away, little wrist shot knocked down in front, and the Blues take the puck. Here's Murray Barrett. 3-on-3. He'll just shoot it in. Shanahan and Bozon killing the penalty up front. They'll be replaced. Zombo on defense with Barrett. 2:05 to go. On the attack, Cavallini to Courtnall over the line. Dumadano, who has his 50th of the season. He centers to Courtnall. Courtnall out near the blue line. In front, Madano turns, and a shot partially blocked. Barron gives Madano a slug in the mouth. Centering pass off Courtnall. And the puck shot by Barron the length of the ice. I have not seen Barron as physical as he's been in this first period, but in maybe 2 or 3 games this season, all in the second half.
Well, I think the Blues defense in particular, Ken, is a little frustrated with letting the Dallas players in the first half of this period get behind them and get all those great scoring chances on Curtis Joseph. They're playing much better now in the last 10 minutes.
Blues shorthanded for another 47 seconds. They trail 3-1. Duchesne gets the puck, can't clear it out. Now it does come out to center ice. Here's Philippe Bozon. He'll wind up a shot wide. Well, Murray Barron has slugged a Stars player in the chops twice. Hey, if you can get away with it, why not?
Which he has.
Yes, he has. Duchesne throws a check on Craig, but Craig gets the puck into the corner. Now to the left point. Big Hatcher. Shot. Joseph gets a piece of it. Rebound. Side of the net. And it's deflected in front by Gagne. And the save by Joseph. Then Evason gets shoved, I believe, by Steve Duchesne. But nothing will come of that. And we're down to 49 seconds to go in the first period.
Kenny, you know, we talked about Dallas being defensive, but in the offensive zone, Gagne wants his forwards going to the front of the net, and that's exactly what they're doing. There's some big, strong players up front for this Dallas team. They're a veteran team, and anytime their defensemen have a chance to shoot, they just all head to the front of the net. Mike Craig is there. Duchesne actually went past him. Duchesne stopped, or I should say, Craig stopped on the play and was there for the rebound, and Curtis Joseph was able to cover up on the play.
Bob Gainey's team has beaten the Blues twice here this season. 4-0 in October, 2-1 in January. That was the Rick Zombo game. The decisive goal scored when Zombo ran into the linesman.
That's right. It was a shorthanded goal, in fact.
13 seconds to go in Tilley's penalty. Under a minute to go in the period. Face off near Joseph. Stastny wins the draw. Is he good at that? Zombo can't clear the puck out. Now it squirts away, and here's Stastny out of his own end to Barron. Boy, is Barron fired up tonight. Barron, a shot and a blocker saved by Moog. Now Stastny intercepts to Barron, and a shot, and that's blocked by Moog. Blues back at full strength. 28 seconds to go in the period. Blues trail at 3-1. Ledyard feeds over to the far side. To center ice. The Stars lose the puck. Hull takes it. His pass ahead for Stastny too far. Moog out of the crease, plays it up to Ludwig. He clears the zone. Then a right wing pass for Courtnall over the line. A shot. Joseph the save, and Housley with a puck. 7 seconds to go in the period. Blues clear the puck to center ice. 3 seconds to go. Stars dump it back in wide of the net, and that'll do it. That is the end of the first period. Well, Curtis Joseph got peppered early. In the end, he saw 16 shots, stopped 13 of them. Andy Moog at the other end saw 11 shots and stopped 10 of them. Gagne 2 goals for Dallas. Modano the other, his 50th. Brendan Shanahan has the Blues goal, his 48th of the season. After one period at the Reunion Arena in Dallas, the Stars 3. Ba-da-da-da. Welcome back to Dallas. The Stars lead the Blues 3-1. These two teams down to their final 2 regular season games. Well, Mike Modano has scored his 50th here tonight. He's in his 5th NHL season. Only 23 years of age. Let's find out about that goal and more. Mike is with Bruce Affleck.
Well, thank you, Ken. We get a chance to talk with Mike. And, when you set up these interviews, you hope something nice would happen maybe. And certainly it did tonight. Congratulations. It's your 50th. I know it was a goal of yours, and you must be very excited about it.
Yeah, it was it's nice to get it real quick and get it out of the way. Last week's been pretty good goal-wise, and just kind of set some goals for myself this year, and that was one of them, to try to, break the 40-goal barrier. And then they kept coming, so it was really fun to finally get it.
Why don't you tell us how it happened?
Well, Russ tried to clear the puck and kind of hit Phil Housley's stick, skate, and was able to pick it up. And the winger who was ever on me kind of went across the ice and kind of left me the whole lane to go to the net, and I was able to cut back. And Curtis Joseph, we talk about him every game, and one thing we know about him is to try to go high, upper part of the net, and he goes down a lot and was able to pick a corner.
Go back to your junior days. It's kind of interesting. You played midgets in Michigan. You're from Michigan. What took you up to Prince Albert in the Western Hockey League?
Just midway through the season, our midget year, we had a tournament in Calgary, the Max tournament, and a lot of teams from the States were able to go, and we were one of them. And with Little Caesars organization out of Detroit, with Illich kind of fitting the bill for us to go out there. And so it was a fun tournament, and Rick Wilson, who's our assistant here, was the head coach there and was able to he was there at one of the games and liked what he saw, so he invited me out that summer. And nice little small town. It was something different for me, and coming from Detroit, so it was fun 3 years I had there.
Let's go into this 2-game series you've had with the Blues. Sunday, the tie-in, St. Louis now, and it looks like you might play in the playoffs. Some changes could happen. How did you look at tonight's game going into the playoffs?
Well, we definitely wanted to get home ice advantage secured, and St. Louis made some changes, and the changes they made were for players who kind of like the open ice and like the puck possession. The players they got rid of were the players that gave us troubles, Basson and Lowry and the Sutters and Butcher. They really gave us problems, especially in St. Louis when they can match lines against us, and kind of took me out of the game and took Russ out of the game, and players like that who we relied on to get us some wins in that rink. And now it's kind of wide open and kind of fits our style, so we're excited about it. Kind of get feel from the last 2 games this season, get ready for playoffs.
Mike, congratulations again on your 50th. I can't say good luck in the playoffs because it might be against us, but congratulations on a great year.
Well, thanks very much.
Mike Modano with his 50th tonight. Let's go back upstairs to Ken Wilson.
A classic goal, number 50 on the season for Mike Modano. Dave Gagne has scored twice. Brendan Shanahan has a goal, and after a period, it is 3-1 Dallas. And this is St. Louis Blues hockey. Coming up next, part 2 of an up-close look at the Blues old-timers back on the ice. And after that, Joe and I will return to Reunion Arena with first period highlights.
Goals in NHL history. You guessed it, only Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux reached 300 goals faster than Hull. Fly Southwest Airlines. It's just plain smart. Well, recent Blues old-timers game. We showed you part 1 the other night. We're going to take a look at part 2 tonight.
No, that's right. I told them they got to win. It might be their last game.
Hopefully it'll be a good time, and we'll move the puck around and do some things that we used to be able to do for about 10 minutes, and then the pace will slow right down.
It'll be a fun time, and it'll be an interesting game, and if all goes according to the script, I should get the winner.
How about a prediction?
It's a tie game. No one's a winner, no one's a loser.
It was a game where legends came to life, where Blues hockey heroes from past decades joined together as one.
Big slap shot from the right point.
You think so?
Yes, with my good coach, Emil Francis the Cat.
Lacing up the skates and putting on the Blue Note one more time were some of the biggest names in team history. Before the game, the smiles and shenanigans ran nonstop. But once these players and coaches traded their puns for pucks, this fundraiser for amateur hockey provided some surprisingly entertaining moments.
You're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable.
Hey, where's he going?
With Emil Francis coaching the Blue squad and Scotty Bowman leading the White, this game was steeped in tradition and history. Mike Liut looked as invincible as ever in goal. Noel Picard took no prisoners. Blues coach Bob Berry even took a few shifts at wing. And former center ice stars Bernie Federko and Gary Unger gave fans the impression they could still play in the NHL. But that wasn't the case for everybody.
I think we're kind of past our prime, have been for a while.
You know, they come out with that new beer, the Bud Ice Draft. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been on ice.
Anytime there's a plaguer on ice, there's bound to be a bit of mischief. And that's the purpose of this old-fashioned police car. Towards the end of the first period, the police arrested Plager in mock tribute for his role in that infamous riot during a Blues-Philly game some 20 years ago. Former Blues defenseman Larry Giroux also set off fireworks when he was asked to weigh in just before the game. And this officiating crew, led by Blues assistant coach Ted Sater, was given T-shirts designating them the game's 3 blind mice.
Speed and hitting. We're going to throw our weight around about 1,000 pounds of it.
After a volley of goals and gaffes, the White team won this one in overtime by a score of 7-6.
Hey, sharp kid, you can play that.
For one special game, some of the greatest names in Blues history gathered as one. Sure, the years have passed quickly, but one look at these faces tells you the magic of the past remains very much alive.
Our special thanks to Jim Duff from Bud Sports putting that piece together. And I think the best line of the whole weekend went to Scotty Bowman after Liut played, and he says, that's the best goaltending I've had all year. Well, maybe the Blues certainly don't need that with Curtis Joseph, but they trail 3-1. Let's go upstairs to Ken and Joe for first period highlights.
All right, thanks very much, Bruce. You enjoyed that game, I'll bet.
Oh, we had some fun. We had some fun.
You had a goal.
You see,
you did, didn't
that's
you?
That's right. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. Let's get to business here. Dave Gagne scored very early for Dallas. They got off to a great start.
Yeah, Gagne just tries to shoot the puck in. Now Shanahan deflected it, and then Gagne is able to pick up the puck and he'll just let go a quick wrist shot as Kasatonov was being interfered with through the legs of Curtis Joseph. Gagne made it 1-0.
Then at 5:19, Shanahan's 48th.
Boy, this is great passing. Prokhorov to Janney. Look, they just get it off their stick so quickly, and Shanahan getting the puck back to his forehand and letting go that great wrist shot of his beats Moog to tie the game.
Less than a minute later, it's Gagne again.
And Neil Broughton with a great play. Now, Barron takes his man out, but they just move up. Janney comes back, unsure of which player to take as Zombo had gone down to block the pass, and the great pass from Broughton on the stick of Gagne puts it into the empty net.
45 seconds later, number 50 for number 9.
Boy, what a play this was. Brett Hull was coming back on the other side. Now that's the key play. As Hull takes his man in, he ends up interfering with Kasatonov. That allows Modano to walk over to the other side. The quick wrist shot high to the glove side of Curtis Joseph, and Modano's 50th made it 3-1.
Gagne, number 28, unassisted at 1:42. Shanahan's 48th from Janney and Prokhorov. Gagne again at 6:04. Neil Broughton and Matvichuk assisting. Then the goal 45 seconds later. Modano's 50th from Courtnall and Cavallini. Shot 16-11 Dallas. The period summary brought to you by your Midwest GMC truck dealers, Bellman, Bomarito, and Brocklin GMC. We are in Texas, in Dallas, and we're just about set for the start of the second period. This is St. Louis Blues hockey. Hamburgers. Hey, St. Louis, check out the best deal in town. Our freshly made, fully dressed Rally Burger, now at the low price of only 79 cents. Start stopping at Rally's. And by BMW, the ultimate driving machine. To arrange a test drive, phone your nearest BMW dealer.
Ken, you know, we talked in the opening, and Bruce and Ricky were making a good point about Brendan Shanahan using his size and his strength against this big defense unit of the Dallas Stars. And what a goal he scored. And Ken, getting back to that goal for just a minute, the Blues know that they're going to try and get tied, or at least Dallas is going to try and tie them up in front and around in their zone. The best way to beat that is with some quick passing. And what a passing play it was. Prokhorov to Janney, moving the puck quickly, and then Shanahan finishing things off in front.
We're underway in the second period. Both teams at full strength. Stars shoot the puck in. Zombo gets it up to Karamnov, but play is stopped. And we'll have a quick face-off. A little shoving going on there. These two teams, of course, very familiar after Sunday in St. Louis, and they figure to get even more familiar their likely opponents in the opening round of the playoffs.
Yeah, Kenny, that started right off the opening face-off of this second period. Nedved was facing off against Dean Evason of the Stars, and right after the draw, they both get their sticks up, start pushing and shoving, and that continued until the whistle blew at the Blues blue line.
Here's the face-off. Zamolek gets it over to Cavallini in a blast wide. Puck on the boards. Goes high in the air, comes down. McPhee after it in the corner, cross-checking Zombo, spinning him around. They battle. Zombo doing a good job, but McPhee steals the puck behind the net, centers in front of us, and a shot! Oh, what a save by Joseph! And referee Rob Schick stops play, and we may see a penalty here.
Kenny, I think we're going to see two penalties on this particular play. Murray Barron. And anyway, just prior to the penalties, Doug Evason, a great opportunity to score. Curtis Joseph just slides down across, blocks the shot by Evason. Some good work in the corners by Mike McPhee. Good size, good strength. He sets up Evason in front. And Curtis Joseph with a terrific save on Dean Evason. Meanwhile, off to the side of the net, Murray Barron and Mike Craig got involved in the play. And Barron will get the only penalty. He'll go off, and that puts Dallas back on the power play. You mentioned Murray Barron, how well he played in that first period. Maybe Bob Berry should give him the morning skate off every morning. This morning, Barron didn't skate. He rested, as did Brendan Shanahan.
Not a bad idea.
Not if he's going to play like that.
From the face-off, back to the blue line. Stars on the power play, keep it in. Blues unable to clear. Matvichuk is at the left point. Over at the right point, Hatcher. Courtnall with a puck, right wing circle, trying to give and go. The puck ends up at the point to Hatcher. He gets away from Shanahan, centers, Bozon intercepts to Shanahan, one man back. Matvichuk Now up on the play, Duchesne. It's now a 3-on-2. Shanahan shoots and scores! He uses his teammates as decoys. Shanahan lets one go, beats Moog. Oh, baby, Shanahan has his 49th.
Boy, what a play by Shanahan, and Bozon actually started the play. Bozon will end up just knocking the puck off the stick of Modano right to Shanahan. And Kenny, you're right. He carries it down, takes his time. Now he's got two other players coming with him. Duchesne's going to the net. Bozon is the player back. I think he just fooled Moog on the shot. And we've talked about his quick release. Boy, he just lets it go quickly to the far post, beats Andy Moog. The second goal of the night for Shanahan, shorthanded, and that makes it 3-2.
49 for Shanahan, and he's familiar with shorthanded goals. Here's Modano. Now to Courtnall in front for Cavallini. They score! Right out in front. Cavallini getting the key set up and right back to a 2-goal lead, 4-2.
Well, that's just simply great passing by the Dallas Stars. You talk about moving the puck quickly. This is exactly what they do, and it starts behind the net. Montgomery out on one side, Modano starts it off, and then it's just a 3-on-2 in front. Brett Hull is there, he turns away the other way. Klatt is left all alone in front. Montgomery tries to get back, Housley's on the other side, and what a pass from Paul Cavallini to Trent Klatt, and he's standing in front all alone. Curtis Joseph had no chance at all.
Klatt gets his 14th at 1:08. Right after the Shanahan goal, Klatt scores, and the complexion changes again. Shanahan's shorthanded goal, by the way, his 7th shorthanded goal of the season. It is 4-2 Dallas. Stars shoot the puck in. Behind the net, Duchesne, a cross check. That doesn't slow down. Gagne, whose shot is stopped by Joseph. Gagne bidding for the hat trick. Now Paul Broughton steals behind the net. He avoids a Tilly check, centers, but the puck goes high in the air out to the right point. Hatcher keeps it in. Then the puck slapped to center ice by Duchesne. Here's Darian Hatcher into the middle. Gagne burst of speed. Poke check. Blues take over. And trying to get it out, Janney. He may have hurt his knee. Janney gets up. He has injured his left knee, and he'll hobble to the bench. Stars shoot the puck in. Caught by Joseph. Janney hobbles to the bench. Here's Tilly to center ice. Pass ahead too far for Shanahan. Up to Modano. Now on the right wing, Courtnall. And he can't work in. Puck back in the Dallas zone. Ledyard having trouble with it. Gives it away. Here's Prokhorov. Now ahead, Nedved, a centering pass, and the Stars intercept. Korolev tries to wrestle the puck back, gets sandwiched, gets the puck, feeds to the far point, kept in to Prokhorov, a pass in front, knocked away. Then Modano ahead to Klatt, over skating is Ledyard. Blues keep it in, good chance. Prokhorov to Nedved, he shoots, he scores! Peter Nedved, and the Blues are back to within one.
And what a play by Vitaly Prokhorov, reaching to keep the puck inside the Dallas zone. The puck was nearly out, overskated, and then Prokhorov just reaches to keep the puck. Whoa, maybe it wasn't in, but it counted, and then sets up Nedved with the quick pass. And boy, we talk about their wrist shot. Well, that puck looked like it came out on the play, but the play continued. And then Prokhorov with the great pass to Nedved, the quick wrist shot past Andy Moog. And that makes it 4-3 for Dallas.
3 goals in the first 2:32. Shanahan at 56 seconds. Klatt at 1:08. Nedved, his 6th of the season, here at 2:32, and it's a 4-3 game. Here's Courtnall taking the puck as it gets away from Barron. Getting it into the corner. Modano's in front. It comes back to Courtnall. Taken out by Barron. Klatt centers out of the reach of Modano. Blues break out. Korolev to Nedved. He'll slap the puck in and chase after it. Bumping with Samolek. Modano clears up the boards. Courtnall lets the puck go. Modano at center ice. Slowed up by Karamnov. Then a loose puck at the St. Louis line, carried in and lost by Cavallini. And the Stars are changing. Now, these are two defensive-minded teams getting ready for the tight checking of the playoffs with only 7 goals here early, right?
I'm glad I didn't use that note that this should be a low-scoring game.
You told me, so I know.
Wow.
What a surprise. Here come the Stars as the teams are changing. McPhee stopped. Stastny sweeps the puck back to Kasatonov. Ahead it comes. Fed onto the far wing by Bozon. He has to go after it himself. Now Hull gets the puck. Hull has to go behind the net, feeds in front off a skate, the save! And the Stars get the puck, here they come. Wide open, near wing to McPhee. Puck gets by him, Housley clears to center ice. Stastny and Hull try to get the puck, but Mike Craig for the Stars has it. He dances around Housley. On the right wing, a shot, oh, and that goes wide. Near point. Matt Tkachuk drive hit by a high stick, but they say no. They say the stick was below the crossbar. 3-on-2. Hull feeds to Duchesne, to Hull, to Duchesne. Stastny in front. The puck hits the side of the net. And I said Duchesne, it was Bozon moving in on the play, and the Stars shoot the puck the length of the ice. Back to touch at Housley, and an icing against Dallas. Wow. Early in the second, Stars 4, Blues 3. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Yeah, Tom, that's just inside the, okay, who's it? Paul Broughton, I think. Yeah, oh, he stuck out his knee. Yeah. Is he still on the bench? Oh, no, he's on the ice now. He's flexing his left knee. Yeah. The bad news was that Craig Janney was kneed by Paul Broughton in the bad knee, in the left knee. Paul Broughton sticks out his left knee and catches Janney. Janney struggled off the ice. The good news is that he's back on the ice now taking the faceoff.
He's on with Shanahan and Prokhorov, Tilly and Duchesne. Stars, Gagne in his own end. Nice little pass ahead to Neil Broughton. Brother Paul also on the line. The puck fired in. Joseph leaves it at the side of the net for Duchesne. He'll clear off the glass out to center ice. Janney can't get to the puck. Ludwig ahead to Gagne. Back to Ludwig. We're still shy of the 5-minute mark in an active second period. Duchesne fires the puck in, and Moog leaves it behind the Dallas net. The shots 21 for Dallas, 15 for the Blues. Means the Blues have 4 shots on goal in this period. Dallas 5. Here is Ludwig on defense with Hatcher. Now Hatcher just clears to center ice. Gagne tips the puck ahead. Shanahan takes a swipe at it, but Hatcher gets it ahead to Neil Broughton. Centering effort tipped away. And the Blues, Duchesne clears to center ice. Janney takes a loose puck, works over the blue line. Drop pass to Prokhorov, looking for Duchesne, and then a shot hits a skate. Duchesne feeds to Janney. Centering to Prokhorov, a shot, and that's stopped by Moog. And then the Stars get the puck, and they'll break out. Up the center ice to Gagne, left wing for Big Darian Hatcher. He gets grabbed onto by Zombo. Zombo will take a ride behind the net. Hatcher gets the puck to his teammate. Stars, Gilchrist a shot, tipped wide of the net by Barron. Barron on with Zombo. Barron shoots the puck off the boards. I'm telling you, he takes a rugged hit in the corner. This is going to be an icing call against the Blues. 14:06 to go here in the second period. Stars lead at 4-3. 781-7200. The number to call during normal business hours to find out more about club seats at the brand new Kiel Center Arena. Very, very nice area, very close to the luxury suites. Some of the best seats in the house. All sorts of extras when you purchase club seats. Find out more about them. They're available now. Call 781-7200 tomorrow morning and say, hey, I want to know more about club seats at Kiel Center Arena, the Blues home next season. Ken Wilson, Joe Micheletti. It's 4-3 Stars. Shanahan scored a shorthanded goal 56 seconds in to make it 3-2 Dallas. 12 seconds later in this period, clad a power play goal. And then Nedved scored at 2:32 at even strength to bring the Blues back to within 1. Blues at center ice. Here he is, Nedved trying to work in. He's wedged out of the play by Eklund. At center ice, Churla to Pele Eklund, the longtime Philadelphia Flyer. He's slowed up. This is Churla, Eklund, and Gilchrist. And Housley with the puck in his own end. Near side now to Kasatonov. Back to Housley. Nedved is centering Korolev and Karamnov. Korolev with the puck. Over across the way, loses it. Eklund on the right wing around Housley. Eklund looking to pass. Does! Oh, the deflection by Churla. And what a save there by Joseph. Housley with a puck. He's got Gilchrist on his back, and he leaves it for Kasatonov. Klatt forces Kasatonov in front of the net. Right wing to Housley into the neutral zone. Now to Korolev over the line. A pass in front, and it gets out of the reach of Nedved. Karamnov leaves the puck on the left wing side for Korolev. He'll take a shot. It deflects wide behind the net. Nedved unable to center. Hatcher slams into Nedved. Puck goes behind the Stars net. There's going to be a penalty. It'll be an elbowing penalty called against Darian Hatcher. 7:03 gone. Second period. Stars lead at 4-3. And this is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Okay. What's our latest score out of Florida? Yes. And that one was that short one, right? Yeah. Yeah. (3-1) is the score, huh? That's after 2. Quebec 3-1. They'll have a tough time coming back with that team. At 6'5", Darian Hatcher has a difficult time keeping his elbows down. He runs into Peter Nedved in the corner, gets his elbows up. He goes off for elbowing, and it'll be the first Blues full power play of the game. Meanwhile, what a save by Curtis Joseph. That on Shane Churla as he took a pass from Eklund, and Churla robbed by Curtis Joseph.
Now the Blues 0 for 1 in the power play with a chance to tie it. Stars own the puck in their own end. Ledyard gets away from Hull. Feeds far corner. Shanahan will take the puck. Back to the point. Duchesne, right point to Housley. To Janney. He centers, and Brent Gilchrist intercepts and shoots the puck the length of the ice. The first Blues power play, you'll recall, lasted only 20 seconds. Blues trail at 4-3. Here's Duchesne out of his own end. He's at one point, Housley at the other, up to the red line, shooting it in. Moe can't stop the puck. Ledyard flings it up the near boards. Here's Dean Evason. He controls the puck. Janney pokes at him. Janney gets the puck loose to the point to Housley. Boy, he's patient with the puck, but loses it this time, and Gilchrist shoots at the length of the ice.
What this penalty killing unit of Dallas does with the Blues defense, they just don't let Housley and Duchesne handle the puck. They don't give them any time at all. They just rush them right away, force them to give up the puck.
Here's a pass from Janney to Shanahan, intercepted by Neil Broughton. And he gets hooked at center ice, still has the puck. Finally, Mike McPhee kicks it in. 48 seconds to go in the Blues power play. We're in the second period. The Blues trailing Dallas 4-3. Housley right wing to Hall. Back for Duchesne. Now to Hall. Blues over the line. Rink wide to Shanahan. Straight away to Duchesne. He was thinking one time on the shot, but the pass was not exactly in a good position. Housley at center ice. Here's Peter Stastny at the checkered red line. Pass far wing. McPhee knocks the puck away. Finally, Shanahan works in. Slaps the puck into the corner. Stastny gets hooked. And then the puck cleared by the Stars into the crowd. 17 seconds remaining in the Blues man advantage. Well, fans, the final regular season game at the arena is Thursday night. The Blues hosting Winnipeg, and every one of you in attendance will receive a commemorative limited edition poster celebrating the Blues' 27 years of hockey at the arena. One lucky fan also will drive away with a brand new 1994 Chevrolet Camaro. Fan Appreciation Night, Thursday night. The Blues and the Jets, 7:35 at the arena. If you can't make it, that game, of course, will be on radio and also on television.
Well, the Blues haven't had any shots on this power play, and that's one thing that Dallas has been strong one area they've been strong in all season long, and that's penalty killing. Boy, they are tough to maneuver the puck. Tough to maneuver the puck against when you're on the power play. They put a lot of pressure on. They're big. They're strong.
Here's Housley, right point to Nedved. Dallas with the 5th best penalty killing, the 5th best penalty killing in the league. Nedved hammered to the boards. His helmet goes off. They like that here in Texas. Now the penalty over. Here's Housley to center ice. His pass ahead on the far wing over the line. Korolev. He leaves the puck for Stastny. Kasatonov. Oh, and a shot just wide. Nedved after the puck, beaten to it. Stars clear it out. The puck will go the length of the ice. Kasatonov back to touch it. A whistle and an icing call against the Stars. 10:39 to go here in the second period. The Blues tonight without Kevin Miller, Doug Crossman sitting out, Basil McRae still injured, and of course Denny Chaussee out for the season.
And Ken, at this point, how big is that goal that was disallowed by the Dallas Stars? That would have made the game 4-1 at that point. And for Bob Barry and his team now, just a goal behind the Stars at 4-3, they have a great chance. Meanwhile, what a hit by Craig Ludwig on Peter Nedved. Just inside the Dallas zone. Ludwig, big and strong, 220 pounds. He takes Nedved out with a lot of authority.
We talked about the big Dallas defenseman at the beginning of the evening. Nedved has the puck. Blues making it look like a power play, but both teams at full strength. Cavallini spins Korolev around. Korolev, Karamnov, and Nedved. Karamnov bumped by Zamolek. Now Nedved there. He can't control, and the Stars break out. Modano on a 2-on-1. Zombo back. Modano to Klatt. He shoots. Joseph gets a piece of it. Puck behind the Stars net. Modano centers, and the puck by everyone all the way back to Andy Moog. Dallas leads at 4-3. Gagne has a couple of goals for Dallas. Modano has his 50th. Klatt has one in this period. Now the Stars, Modano grabbed by Zombo, and that'll be a penalty. 10:06 the time of the 2-minute penalty to Rick Zombo. Stars by a goal. They go on the power play. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Tom, can you show that from Modano at about the red line? Yeah, even from back there. That's fine. Yeah, it just goes off his stick, but his great speed. Could be 7-6. Mike Modano uses his great speed to draw a penalty. Initial pass goes off Modano's stick. Zombo is the defenseman going back, and with Modano and all that speed, he gets around Zombo. Zombo pulls him down, and Dallas has another power play.
Holding 10:06. Zombo. Dallas 1 for 4 in the power play. Modano has scored his 50th tonight. Meanwhile, Chicago 3, Toronto 2. That's in the third period. Chicago with hopes of catching the Blues in the standings. And Dallas hoping Toronto loses. They still have a chance to catch Toronto. Here's Modano. Power play now out to Hatcher at the left near point. Courtnall to Hatcher. Now to Courtnall. Back to Hatcher. Shot wide. After the puck, Bozon. Matvichuk moves in. Pokes the puck ahead. Duchesne gets it. Clears it up the boards. Bozon and Modano are there. Then Shanahan gets the puck, and he'll play it to center ice. Blues are shorthanded. Both teams changing. Here come the Stars on the attack. Hatcher up the near boards. Into the Blues zone. Feeds in front. Bozon knocks the puck away from Churla and finally gloves it to center ice. And Rob Schick stops play.
Rob Schick is going to call Philippe Bozon for closing his hand on the puck. Shane Churla was there as well. He complained, and the play happened just inside the Blues blue line. Bozon can't believe the call. Now remember, you can play the puck with your hand, And Rob Schick was back a little bit further when there was a scramble just inside the Blues blue line. Bozon is 36. Churla is there. Bozon goes down, just picks it up and throws the puck out of the zone. Churla turned immediately to referee Rob Schick and complained about the call. Schick makes the call, and now it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the next 1 minute and 11 seconds for the Dallas Stars.
Would you agree it's illegal to close your hand on the puck, pick it up and throw it? You could bat it with an open mitt, but you can't really close your hand and throw it.
The rule book says that you can't close your hand on the puck. That's another one we've seen called at times this season, not called at other times, and Rob Schick decides to make the call here, and the Blues are in a tough situation. Again, Bozon goes down. He gets involved with Churla and Modano, and then just picks up the puck and throws it out of the zone, and Schick makes the call. Now, on this situation, look for the Stars to try and set up Mike Modano for the shot.
10:54, Bozon 2 for closing his hand on the puck. Zombo and Bozon are off. What an opportunity for Dallas. They already lead 4-3. They set up right point. Now near point to Ledyard. Back over. Cavallini has shot. Joseph the save. Modano gets the puck. Modano straight away in the slot. Feeds side of the net in front. They score! Gagne! A hat trick! Dave Gagne! A power play goal, and he has a hat trick.
Now Mike Modano talked about shooting high on Curtis Joseph. Modano really takes his time. Now he'll pull all the Blues over to the middle. He works himself from the right boards to the middle, then just sets up Gagne, and Gagne right upstairs over the shoulder of Curtis Joseph as Joseph goes down. Good play by Modano, bringing everyone over, and then Gagne just walks out after taking the pass from the goal line, takes one step out, turns, and just fires it over the shoulder of Curtis Joseph to make it a 5-3 lead. Boy, what a shot by Gagne as Joseph was down, and now the ice being littered with containers.
Looks like Gatorade bottle night here. I believe we had this problem one other time, and it might have been at the arena. And a few folks threw hats on the ice, and then everybody said, well, what do I have to throw?
Oh, look at this.
The old water bottle. So we're going to have a delay of some time here, to say the least.
At least they're empty.
The Stars, most of them. The Stars lead the Blues 5-3. They have outshot the Blues 24-16. 8:41 to go in the second period at Reunion Arena in Dallas. We'll return in a moment. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
I don't understand the game all that much yet. I'm a little bit confused with some of the calls, offside, and the blue line, the red lines, and the other guy says, well, yeah, so am I. And I know they've got those two blue lines, and about those offsides, the best I can figure is that all the players have to cross over that blue line at the same time.
Well, that's the Rockettes or the Ice Capades you're thinking of. Face off at center ice. We're back to action. Power play Dallas. They lead it 5-3. Here's Paul Cavallini feeding on the far wing to Courtnall. Courtnall, Gagne, and Modano with Ledyard, who has the puck, and Cavallini. And Joseph, a nice save on Grant Ledyard. Courtnall leaves the puck far side. Modano has it. He spins away from Hull. Nice pass into the corner. Courtnall in front. So is Cavallini. Shoots. He scores! Oh, Cavallini! A power play goal. And the Stars lead it 6-3.
Well, Modano's great talent allows him to start this play along the blue line. He'll beat Brett Hull, and then Murray Barron's going to come way over. Now after the pass, he takes Modano out of the play. So now the Blues only have 3 players. Now they have to adjust. The Stars take advantage of that quickly with Paul Cavallini moving in from the point, and Gagne the perfect pass, and that makes it a 6-3 game. Great play by Modano to start it, and then Barron out of the play. He and Hull both out of the play. That turns into a 4-on-2. Some good passing by Dallas. And Cavallini with the quick shot makes it 6-3.
Paul Cavallini, his 11th of the season, A power play goal at 11:46.
And Kenny, that's what will happen when you start going out of your way to make a hit, especially when you're killing a penalty. That's something you shouldn't do. You've got to try and stay in your position. Murray Barron that time, after Modano moved the puck, instead of stopping, trying to get back in the play to help out, he continued his forward motion to take Modano out of the play, and that left the Blues short-handed, and everyone else just moved in for the Stars, and the quick passing led to the goal.
Now Jim Rivnak will come on. Curtis Joseph leaves the game after the Stars get a pair of power play goals in the span of 27 seconds.
Kenny, they've scored a lot of goals tonight from very close in. Just too many chances for the Stars around the front of the net. You've got to play positionally against them. I mentioned earlier, they love to go to the net. Gainey has his forwards always breaking to the net, looking for those close-in shots, and many of the goals for Dallas tonight have been scored in that fashion.
6-3 Stars. Rivnak in the goal. Ledyard with a puck in his own end for Dallas. Gagne scores from Modano and Cavallini at 11:19. Then Cavallini from Gagne and Modano at 11:46. Puck in the blue zone. Loose in the corner for Russ Courtnall. Courtnall goes behind the net, loses the puck. Nedved has it, far wing to Korolev. He tries to feed Karamnov at center ice, but the Stars intercept. Then Nedved trying to steal, and back the Stars, and able to poke the puck to Andy Moog. Good defensive play by Ledyard, and Moog holds the puck to stop play. Let's pause here. 5 seconds for station identification. This is St. Louis Blues hockey.
Deluxe overnight accommodations, on-ice video, and behind-the-scenes training sessions.
Jim Rivnak trying to loosen up now in the Blues goal. Rivnak coming off a real tough 6-1 loss in Chicago a few nights ago, and he was very shaky in that game. Let in many soft goals, and Rivnak now in for Curtis Joseph.
Not exactly the way to build up the mental confidence of Curtis Joseph as you get ready for the playoffs. Well, you'd like to at least have a strong performance all around here. I don't know if winning or losing is that important, but you want to come in here, the Blues do, and have a strong performance. Make a statement.
Yeah, and the Blues certainly did not give Curtis Joseph much help in front. Too many times in this game tonight, Dallas has had just too many chances. 2-on-1s, players all alone in front of the net. Your goaltender can only stop so many shots.
Kasatonov slams Paul Broughton to the boards, but Broughton has the puck. He's on with brother Neil and with Gagne. Paul Broughton tries to center. Blues intercept. Shanahan ahead for Prokhorov, and the puck comes loose. Far side. Here's Housley. He overskates it. Moves in. Forgets the puck. Then finally chops it into the Dallas end. Under 7 minutes remaining in the second period. Here's Matt Tkachuk to the red line. He'll backhand the puck in. Knocked out of the air by Kasatonov. Up to Prokhorov. Partial break with the Stars changing. Prokhorov upended. There'll be a penalty as he doesn't get a shot. And Moog grabs the puck. Now there would some who would argue that could be a penalty shot. I would not be one of them. And it'll be a 2-minute penalty called against the Stars.
Well,